Hey everybody, I'm Mary, and this is my simple cottage life. Hey everybody. Well, I know some of y'all have been preparing for what may or may not happen by buying a few extra things every time you go to the store. And I've been doing the same thing, buying things, and now that I have my little freezer, I can put things away in the freezer. And that's great. So today I'm going to show you what we do with our eggs. You know, because I live alone, I don't need a whole lot of eggs. I don't do a lot of baking. I don't do a lot of recipes that have eggs in them, but sometimes I like to make those ham and egg cups. And I have a video that I'll put in the description if y'all want to go see my ham and egg cups that I make. That's the only time that I really use a whole lot of eggs, but sometimes I like scrambled eggs or I like French toast. And there have been times when I have been totally out of eggs. So I know how to freeze eggs, and I'm going to show y'all how to do it, and it's perfectly safe, and they're perfectly good. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to freeze some eggs. So let me turn this down so you can see what I'm doing. I don't need to see the sink. All right. Okay, what you need: eggs, freezer bags, just a small bowl, and a fork. Now, this is going to be where you freeze 2 eggs in 1 bag, because most recipes call for 2 eggs, but if you only need 1 egg in your recipe, you will simply cut it in 2. After it's frozen, you can just simply half it. So what we're going to do is crack 2 eggs. Come on, girl. Okay. Now what you want to do, you want to break that yolk, and you want to mix this, but you don't want a lot of air in it. If you get a lot of air in it, it will get some freezer burn, and that's not what you want. You want to mix it up gently so that you're not getting a bunch of air bubbles in it. So that's why I wouldn't put it, say, in a blender, because that's going to put too much air in it. So we're going to mix it up. That's good enough. Just so the yellow is mixed. You don't have to get it perfect. Okay, we're going to take a freezer bag. Just a plain freezer bag. And pour it in. Now what we want to do is we want to get as much air out of this freezer bag as we possibly can. So we're going to lay it down. And this is how I do it. Let's see. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I sure hope you can. Lay it down and try to get as much air out of your plastic bag as possible. And I fold it around. See, like this. Fold it around. And seal it. And that's what I do. So it's just like that. It's all folded. And now what you're going to do is lay it flat in the freezer until it freezes. And then I will show you what to do with it then. So we're going to take this bag and lay it flat in the freezer, keeping it flat. Lay it in there just like that. And you're going to put a whole bunch. You don't want to do just one. So there it is. And then when it's frozen, here's what you have. All these frozen. There's 2 eggs in there. I wrote on there, so I'll know it's two eggs. Now let me tell you, I take them and you can put them in a container, some kind of container or cardboard box, like I have this one. See, I have a whole bunch of them up here. And when you get ready to cook the eggs, you just defrost them. And you can also take them and defrost them and scramble them with, say, eggs and bacon if you want to, or French toast. Just defrost them, and there they are. And there's your frozen eggs. So y'all, that's another way you can prepare for what may happen or may not happen. Even if it doesn't and we don't run out of food, which I don't think we are, but even if that's the case, you will have frozen eggs and you can defrost them, and they keep for a long, about 6 months in the freezer, in a regular refrigerator freezer, or up to a year in a deep freeze. So there you go, frozen eggs.